I'm Frillneck. Because under pressure, I can put on a real show. I've laboured a long time to get where I am. A lot of work goes on behind the scenes with the puppet masters. I'm not someone who works 9 to 5.
So either sports or entertainment.
I feel for people who have to struggle all their lives. I know what it's like to work and be savaged by those you serve.
Is he a zookeeper? Has he been bitten by a lion?
He had a job somewhere and they fired him.
I love my country and I love its history.
South African flag.
So do you think that's where they're from, maybe?
I just want everyone to get a sporting chance. But knocking down tall poppies can be fun too. I'm known for my opinions. When I have something to say, you'll know it. And here's what I have to say now. I'm going to win the Masked Singer.
But I can send you into overdrive, yeah. You've been waiting for that step on the swing, your bat. See, anybody could be bad to you. You need a good girl to blow your mind, yeah. Bang, bang, into the room. I know you want it. Bang, bang, all over you. I let you have it. Wait a minute, let me take you there. Wait a minute till you, to the N to the G to the B to the A to the N to the G. See, anybody could be good to you. You need a big girl to blow your mind, your mind. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, I know you want it. Oh, I'll let you have it. Bang, 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 bang. There goes your heart. Bang, bang, see the mark. Wait a minute, let me take you there. Wait a minute till you're...
Heavy!
Frillneck!
Heavy.
Frillneck, everybody! How good is Frillneck?
Oh, wow.
Ah. Boom.
That was so unexpected.
Absolutely bang, bang, straight through my heart. That is a man who's got a manly voice and he sang his bloody heart out, and good on you, man.
Absolutely.
Amazing. A great way to end the show. And you know, if you've got Ursula up and dancing, you've done something right.
Magnificent.
Honestly, I'm so confused right now. I'm a little turned on, actually.
Whoa.
That was very good. Very good. Stop it. Don't look at me like that.
Oh, boy. I started to think, I know Adam Hills is in the country and he's opinionated. And
Good.
when you said, I just want everyone to have a sporting chance, I know Adam Hills has set up a rugby team for the disabled, and that would
Yes.
really tie in with giving
He is.
everyone a sporting chance. Adam Hills, maybe. And he loves his country. He was in the ad for Australian tourism with your sister. Really, they were together in the ad.
You guys have a question that might get an answer out of Frillneck.
Are you, by any chance, a theatre performer?
I am theatrical and comfortable putting on a show.
I think he's a theatre performer. Why not Hugh Jackman? You know, what? There's no better theatre performer than Hugh Jackman. He loves this country. He's worked all his
Plays
life.
Peter Allen, which is like the rainbow flag.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
If this is Hugh Jackman, that would make this the greatest show without a shadow of
On
a doubt.
Earth.
On
The Greatest
Earth.
Showman.
Amazing.
The Greatest
I got that
Showman.
reference.
Okay. I'm thinking somebody who really moves. Like, you can tell, like, he knows his body. I'm thinking someone like a Jamie Jury. Like, with the tall poppies, the gardener, he was the stripper, like, he can move.
I'm so with you. I'm feeling the power. I'm feeling the manpower.
I think, judging by the outfit, it's very motorbikey, can move. I think it's John Travolta.
All right. It could be John Travolta.
And he has his own plane. He could have flown in without anyone suspecting a thing. I reckon it's him.
John Travolta's the one that you want?
Yeah.
The one that you want?
Really, really want, yeah.
Our panel thought that one of these celebrities might be behind the mask. Who do you think it is?
I gave 100% last time. And I got everyone up.
Got Ursula up and dancing.
I'm a little turned on, actually.
And you're all gonna learn that you ain't seen nothing yet.
It's a book.
My first reader.
In life, you never know what the right move is. So I like to take risks. They don't always pay off, but no pain, no gain.
They're cockroaches.
Are they cockroaches?
And remember, your critics aren't always right. That's why sometimes you have to ignore the rules. It's easy to be judged in our society,
Protests.
but we also love a larrikin, even when they get caught in stockings.
He's a larrikin. I still think this guy might be a stand-up comedian.
And I don't care what Miley Cyrus says.
So it doesn't care what Miley Cyrus says.
Wrecking ball.
Is it Liam Hemsworth?
I'm not always recognised, and people don't believe who I say I am. That's okay, because I don't always enjoy being in the sun.
He's a lizard.
Doesn't enjoy being in the sun. Is it Ed Sheeran?
But now I'm back in the spotlight, and I'm here to stay.
Mate, honestly, if he comes out on a motorbike, I'm switching teams.
Call me what you wanna, I'll be what you wanna. I've been here 1,000 times. Hey, falling for another, I don't even bother. I could do it all my life. So tell me if you wanna, 'cause I got this feeling. I wanna hear you say it, 'cause I can't believe it. With every touch of you, it's like I started dreaming. Guess heaven's not that far away. And I'll be singing la 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 la. You're breaking me la 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 la. You're breaking me la 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 la. You're breaking me la 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 la. I'm just out here dancing around to the rhythm that you play when you're breaking my heart. You know that I can't get you out of my system. You're right from the start. You play with my heart. And I'll be singing la 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 la. You're breaking me la 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 la. You're breaking me la 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 la. You're breaking me. Oh, you're breaking me.
Frillneck, that was fantastic! So good, Dave! That voice!
You're an amazing singer. That is an international voice. What a bloody superstar. Well done, Frillneck.
Look, that was spectacular.
Whoa.
I see you looking at me.
You got to reach in for the fan, mate.
Never mind that, mate. It's all. Oh. Stop it.
Frillneck's done an incredible job up here. Those clues were so hard tonight, Hughesy.
They were really hard. There's a lot in there. There's a lot to think about. For instance, doesn't care what Miley Cyrus thinks. That's got to be Liam Hemsworth, doesn't it?
That's what I thought.
Miley's boyfriend won this show last year, Cody Simpson. Maybe it's the ex who's going to win this year.
Maybe. Jackie, tell me about the clues. What did they tell you?
You said something about wearing stockings. It made me think of Rocky Horror Picture Show and who's been in that.
Let me just check. Does that make you shiver with anticipation? Oh, that is someone who's done Rocky Horror.
I think you're Peter Rosethorn. Been in Rocky Horror Picture Show, the stockings, stand-up comedian. That's my pick.
Danny, what was that like for you? What were the clues? What were the clues that you saw there, Danny?
I was with Hughesy on this one. I was thinking it's got to be Liam Hemsworth because he said no pain, no gain. He has that whole like bodybuilding fitness thing that
him and
he's
his brother.
been doing.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
He's got really
especially
fit.
like during lockdown, everybody's at home working out. I think it's Liam Hemsworth.
Ooh.
Think it's Liam Hemsworth? Well, Ursula, what were the clues that you saw there?
Well, I mean, the clues I thought was pretty, straightforward. Obviously a performer. And I thought also with the larrikin thing, I was leaning towards Tim Minchin. Doesn't like the sun, because he's a ginger. So I'm going to lock in Tim Minchin.
Let's hear from Frillneck himself.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell us something about yourself that we do not know?
What I do now wasn't my first choice of career. Or my second. Or even my third.
Definitely in the arts.
Minchin's a good one.
Well and truly could be. Well, that's what our panel think. They are 100% sure. Are they right? Are they wrong? Australia, who do you think is behind the mask?
Our panel thought that one of these celebrities might be behind the mask. Who do you think it is?
Who is that?
What you don't know about me would fill a book.
What I do know wouldn't fill a postage stamp.
Maybe I'll write that book. I love to tell an Australian story. Or maybe not.
What? Spanish?
What I do is very diverse. Some of it would scare your socks off. It's hair-raising.
He's a teacher, a homeschooling parent.
But I don't want you to think of me as some kind of monster. I just believe that when you're in the middle, you need to go big or go home.
Home sweet home.
Maybe he just likes needlepoint.
Tap dancing in clogs. The Dutch swimmer Peter van den Hoogenband.
You say it so eloquently.
Most of my life, I've worked with others. But sometimes you have to go out on your own before the horned lady sings.
Operatic? Oh, has he been in the opera?
Well, there's no horns tonight, just frills. And it's my turn to sing.
Start twirling my moustache. Who is under that mask? This is actually playing.
I love this song. It's one of my favourite songs.
All around me are familiar faces, worn out places, worn out faces, bright and early for their daily races, going nowhere, going nowhere. The tears are filling up their glasses, no expression. No expression. Hide my tears, I wanna drown my sorrow. No tomorrow, no tomorrow. And the
Love it. Love it.
Frillneck! That was really, really something. What a song!
Wow.
What
wow,
a song!
Wow, 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 wow.
That was hot. That was really hot. And you're better than Qantas. Those flaps came up just at the right time. I'm telling you. Woo!
What is it about the Frillneck that does it for you, Ursula?
It could be the flaps.
Oh, my God.
Or what do you call that? What do you call? Is it just frills or is it?
Neck! It's his frilly
Oh,
neck.
it's a neck, all right. Well, obviously I have a thing for necks.
I love you. Every week I guess a different comedian. I think I started with Adam Hills, then I went to Peter Rowsthorne, and this week I'm starting to think of Paul McDermott because yeah, he's a good singer, right? And the other thing is Paul McDermott played Daryl Van Horn in a stage play, and we know what these clues like. They're so cryptic with that kind of thing.
If there's a Doug Anthony All-Star under this, I will lose my mind.
That is a
Yeah,
great
well.
one.
What were the clues that you saw there, Ursula, that got your mind working on Frillneck?
Well, there's so many, and if I sort of put everything together that I've learned so far, the theatre and telling the Australian story, I don't know if it's the actual show, but I think it's more about telling stories through songs, like a Tim Minchin, and that would
great
tie
guesses.
in. Yes, the theatre and the singing and amazing voice.
Totally.
Dave, what were the clues that really caught your eye?
You know what? One clue that I just got from the song was Mad World, which was in the movie Donnie Darko, and it was Jake Gyllenhaal, the star in that movie, who is a great singer and is also a really good friend of Chris Hemsworth, so he's probably living on the compound along with Zac
I know he's
Efron.
bringing his friends out.
Who
right?
knows who's on that compound?
Why couldn't it be Jake Gyllenhaal?
Oh, this Frillneck is fierce. I'm liking all of these guesses. I think you're the trickiest one that we have to guess. I'm going somebody who can sing and has lots of training, David Campbell, who is so seasoned at performing, multi-talented, because he said, what I do is very diverse. So, you know, musical singer, TV host, radio host.
They're great guesses.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Frillneck has brought in a personal clue, an item near and dear to his heart. So would you please bring out the clue?
This helped us so much last year, actually.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
What could be under
Ready.
it? Reveal. What is that?
What is that?
I can't even see with binoculars.
Frillneck, can you tell us what this is, please?
I played this kalimba for Nelson Mandela.
Do you know what a kalimba is?
Yeah, it's that musical instrument, like boing, boing, boing.
Can I touch your kalimba, please? All right, sounds like this.
Yeah.
Oh, God, it's got strings on it. Yeah, wow.
So he played that for Nelson Mandela.
Whoa.
You've seen the clues, you've heard the song, you've met the kalimba. Who's behind the mask?
It's a Minogue meltdown. I just have to stick with David Campbell because I've got nothing.
I still think he's done stand-up or something like that before, and he can sing. I'm still going to go with Paul McDermott at this point.
Good guess. My guess before was Hugh Jackman, and it was all leading to that. Now with a South African reference, I reckon it's Desmond Tutu.
I love it, Dave. That would be epic if it was Archbishop Desmond Tutu who chose to join us here and sing Mad World.
That's a mad world!
Our panel thought that one of these celebrities might be behind the mask. Who do you think it is?
Who is that?
I'm Frillneck. I'm rock and roll and so much more.
He keeps mentioning rock and roll.
I know I have anger management issues, but I'm protective of my babies. Each and every one was a difficult birth. Although it can be tough sticking to the straight and narrow, I don't love one dolly more than any other.
Wow.
Might get him to babysit.
I'm not seen as the literary type. I get it, but when you turn things around, everything's surprising in the middle.
Ba-bing.
Ooh, that's like a naked centerfold.
I'm patriotic.
Oh, that's a big banana.
Don't ever question. Even success around the world can't stop me from returning home.
Patriotic, don't ever question it. We'll eat Vegemite out of the jar.
Now it's time to give you the performance we had to have.
Yeah! Go, Frillneck!
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Ow! All right. You gotta know how to hold it. Yeah, like boy macaroni. Mashed potato. Yeah, you do the alligator. Then put your hands on your hips and let your backbone slip. Do the wild juicy, like a my little doozy. Hey. Na 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 na. Need somebody help me sing it. Come on. Na 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 na.
Wicked! Wicked, wicked! Wilson Pickett Frillneck! Oh, that was good. Jackie, you were dancing to that one.
Oh, yeah, I was trying to copy your moves. I'm nowhere near as good as you are, though. I didn't know you had those dance moves in you.
Now, I don't know if you realise this, Frillneck, but Ursula Carlson has a thing for giant man-like lizards with huge
I
necks.
don't know what it is, but his frill gives me a thrill, if you know what I mean.
Talk to me about the clues that you saw there for Frillneck. Jackie, what did you see?
I saw something about a book about cockatoos and then opening it up, what looked like to be a naked centerfold. There was a big banana there. A lot of visual clues there.
It sounds like a busy Friday night.
Sorry, the banana was separate to the centerfold.
You had me at cockatoo.
Oh, Jackie.
Well, tonight, every single one of our masks will reveal one cold, hard fact from their life. So, Frillneck, please, give us your moment of truth.
Most of my days are spent in solitude, interrupted only by the very worlds I create.
Definitely sounds like a writer to me. I think, Ursula, you've been really good with Frillneck and your guesses. I'm thinking of Who Wrote Matilda, which was a massive success all around the world. I'm locking in Tim Minchin.
Really good guess. Husey, who do you think's behind the mask?
What about Adam Garcia, the great Australian singer/dancer? It was in the movie Coyote Ugly. What about Adam Garcia?
Big guess from Husey. Danny, who do you think it is?
Somebody who can sing, somebody who can dance. I mean, that performance was incredible. I was thinking Todd McKinney.
Pretty good name. Ursula, who do you think's behind the mask?
Initially, my knee-jerk was John Travolta, and a lot of it still points to John Travolta.
John Travolta's a dancer.
He is a dancer. We saw that tonight.
Can he fly his own plane here and
Yeah,
get out of quarantine?
100%.
You can have, Johnny Depp's dogs with him if you like.
Yeah. And that is John Travolta.
Big guess there from Ursula.
Our panel thought that one of these celebrities might be behind the mask. Who do you think it is?
Who is that?
People don't believe what I say about myself. They think I'm telling a whopper. But almost everything about me is real, except my work. That's as fake as anything.
What do all these words mean? Fake news.
Kids see me for what I am,
That sounds like he's a kids entertainer.
even though others can't see me at all. What a hoot.
Is it giggle and hoot?
I'm an artist. But what kind exactly?
There's a lot of references to birds. He says hoot, he's painting a cockatoo.
I'm not quite sure myself. But I do know that I have an active imagination. I can create entire worlds.
451. What does that mean?
To do what I wanted to do, I had to move far away, several times. No town is big enough for what I do. Let's see if tonight's stage is big enough for Frillneck.
Can we go back? This is the moment. Tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over. So we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us. Return to the Mac. Get up what it is, what it does, what it is, what it isn't. Looking for a better way to get about a better instead of getting on the internet and check it out. I can't pick it up. Bad. We're walking. This here is my party. My posse's been on Broadway, and we did it our way. Wrong music. I shed my skin and put my bones into everything I record to it. And can we go back? This is the moment. Tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over. So we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us. Can we go back? This is the moment. Tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over. So we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us. Can we go back? This is the moment. Tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over. So we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us.
Frillneck! That was amazing!
Well.
Ursula Carlson, I do believe you said that if you saw Frillneck and a motorbike, it would all come unstuck.
Oh, yeah.
Mate, I said if he comes out on a motorbike, I'm switching teams. I just need to get my wife on the phone. Hello, it's over. I'm marrying a lizard. Yes. Thank you. That was sexy.
Danny, tell me about what you just saw.
Oh, that was incredible. We are heading to the grand final. That was absolutely electric. You're not human. You are not human.
He's the giant lizard.
He's a giant lizard.
That took me to the happiest place
Yes.
ever. It
Yeah.
really did.
Brilliant.
Ursula, tell me about the clues that you saw there.
With the birds coming up, that really hit me. Kids see me for what I am, so there's obviously maybe kid shows involved, but also he's fake as anything. So I'm like, hang on a minute, that could be Jermaine Clement from Flight of the Conchords, and he was in Lego Movie, which would be the kids stuff.
Kid stuff,
Yeah.
Oh,
And
that's a great guess.
he was in Despicable Me.
He was too.
Yeah. He was a vampire in What We Do in the Shadows. That's not real,
That's
mate.
not real.
That's fake as anything.
Yes.
Usually, when you saw the clues, you think of something new?
I think what we've got here is a rocker. I'm thinking it could be a man who was born in Kalgoorlie, where he learnt to love the frillneck lizard. Tim Rogers, great Australian rocker from UMI.
Well, we have one more clue for you.
Yes.
Frillneck, please tell us, who is your celebrity connection?
Jack Black and I were both fascinated with the same incredible creature. But Jack's exposure was a lot less than mine.
Jack Black was in Jumanji. Is this The Rock?
Ursula,
Yes?
who do you think this is? Who's behind the mask?
Well, after that clue, I think it's the little monster from Despicable Me. So I'm going to say that's Jermaine Clement.
That would be incredible if it were.
It's a good guess.
Danny, tell me, who do you think's behind the mask?
This is somebody who performs on stage all the time, for sure.
Yeah.
Someone who plays other characters, so therefore fake because he's not playing himself, can sing, can dance. I think this could be Todd McKenney.
Jackie, who's behind the mask?
I'm getting Paul McDermott vibes here. Host a Good News Week.
Yep.
All the news headlines popping
There was
up.
always headlines on that show.
Yeah,
Yep.
Paul McDermott can sing.
Yeah, he's a real rocker. He can really own a crowd.
And he's an artist, and there was the art, the painting of the cockatoo.
Yeah.
So I'm going to lock in Paul McDermott.
That would be perfect if it were. I love that guy. Who's behind the mask, Hizzy?
Mate, there's a rocker. It's an entertainer. You know what? They said kids see me for what I am. Tim Rogers has done a kids show with Justine Clark. Kids see him for what he is, where adults see him as a legend. Kids probably see him as a triple legend.
Our panel thought that one of these celebrities might be behind the mask. Who do you think it is?
I've been known to put audiences in a spin.
Spin.
Maybe that's a cricket reference?
I've even put a few words into our Kylie's mouth.
Kylie Minogue.
That girl has talent.
Has he sung a duet with her?
I can be a very private Frillneck. Nobody really knows what's going on inside my head.
That New York.
Sometimes I don't know what's going on in there. Is there an aria in my future?
TikTok, is that an influencer?
I think those chances are sunk. The aria days might be well behind me. That lady has sung already.
Maybe he doesn't sing anymore.
Sometimes you have to rock out, and sometimes you have to play it safe. Actually, I never play it safe.
Poor Cocky.
I say, go big or go home.
Oh, it's crowded house.
There is freedom within. There is freedom without. Trying to catch the deluge in a paper cup. There's a battle ahead. Many battles are lost, but you never see the end of the road while you're traveling with me. Hey now, don't treat me so good. Hey now, when the world comes in, they come. To build a wall between us, we know that they will win. Now I'm towing my car. There's a hole in the roof. My possessions are causing me suspicion, but there's no proof. Hey now, don't treat me so. Hey now, when the world comes in, they come to build a wall between us. We know that they won't win.
Frillneck, ladies and gentlemen!
Beautiful.
That was brilliant, Frillneck. Absolutely brilliant. Ursula, what'd you think?
Mate, what a pro. What a total pro. And coming out here singing a song, especially for me, people trying to, build a wall between us, and you're like, no. That was amazing. What a great performer.
I'm trying to catch my deluge of tears in a paper cup because, honestly, that song, I remember when it first came out, I was watching Countdown on a fat back TV like one of those back in the mid-'80s.
God.
That was beautiful.
These TVs are giving me flashbacks. Remember when you had to actually get up and change the channel?
Oh, it reminds me of every nature strip once the plasmas came in, honestly.
I know.
Yeah, and I loved all the words around you. Strength, hope, resilience, stand together. It's everything I need right now.
Fantastic. When you think of the clues that you saw there, Jackie, what comes to mind?
Well, I'm loving this clue on the clock every week, which is always the same time, 9 to 5, which leads me to Eddie Perfect, who was going to do 9 to 5 and had to pull out because of COVID.
Just crazy. I used to do Australia's Got Talent with Eddie Perfect.
I know. He mentioned The Girl Has Talent, and he was a judge on that.
Yeah.
Oh, and he said he put words in Kylie's mouth.
Yeah.
He
Did
wrote the song for the Australian tourism commercial, didn't you?
Which is putting words in Kylie's mouth. That song was so good.
With Adam Hills that was on recently.
Yeah.
What the hell? What a waste of money that was.
It was actually one of our best tourism ads, just at the wrong time.
It's a great ad, absolutely.
Husey, what clues did you see?
Mate, put audiences in a spin. You know what I thought of? Come On, Aussie, Come On, the great Australian single, which was redone by Shannon Knoll. Knowlesy. And Knowlesy has got a brilliant voice early, a clue that said this person's patriotic. Nothing more patriotic than getting a Southern Cross tattoo on your arm.
He's got it right here, mate.
Right in the heart.
He's got it in his heart.
Okay, I see the leather. I'm getting rock and roll vibes from your voice. And you said sometimes you have to rock out. So I was thinking John Stevens. Like, he's known as one of Australia's best rockers.
He was the frontman for In Excess for a while as well.
Yeah, because he said spinning around the globe. He toured with them for 3 years. They went all over the place.
It could be. John Stevens is a great guess. He's such
a rocker, and this guy's a rocker.
That's a John Stevens body as well. He's a manly man, and that could be John Stevens.
Maybe that's the Kylie clue, the In Excess, like
Absolutely.
Hutchins, and yes.
Yeah.
Well, I've actually got something a little personal. I wanted to ask Frillneck, behind the mask, who are you?
I'm not afraid to make people feel uncomfortable. In fact, most of my career is based on it.
Perfect.
What did you get out of that, Ursula?
Well, that goes back to the words on the background. Those are meant to make you think, to make people question the establishment. Tim Minchin does that. He's a great singer. He writes all these songs that make us think about the world around us. And he's got a movie about his life called Rock and Roll Nerd. It's Tim Minchin.
Yeah, that's another one I've been tossing up.
Your logic is flawless, Ursula.
That's on my CV. That and works well with others, which is a lie, but...
Our panel thought that one of these celebrities might be behind the mask. Who do you think it is?
Who is that? So tell me if you wanna, 'cause I got this feeling.
Ursula has this connection with Frillneck. She thinks he's sexy.
I'm just out here dancing around you.
That was hot.
She's obsessed with Frillneck. I totally get it. He's got sex appeal.
I see you looking at me. The thrills. They give me the thrills. No, the frills give me the thrills.
Bless Ursula. I mean, she digs the frills.
It's over. I'm marrying a lizard.
I'm happy to put it up for her whenever she wants it.
Frillneck is clearly a lover, but is he a fighter too?
I don't know what the reaction was. I can't see anything. I'm just throwing out some shapes and hoping for the best.
It looked like the laid-back lizard could be here just for the rock and roll lifestyle. But it was his performance of the 80s ballad Mad World that got the whole guessing panel really excited.
That performance was definitely my favourite. For me, that was just, goosebumps. These performances are next level.
Oh, mate, I saw a warm-blooded lizard who wants to make himself a grand final!
Frillneck has brought it every single time, and he's brought something really different.
Frillneck's chameleon-like ability to step things up
This Frillneck is fierce!
had the guessing panel clutching at straws.
I think it's John Travolta.
Gotta be Liam Hemsworth.
He is a tricky character. We don't know who he is. He's so hard to pick because he changes so much from one week to the next.
He comes out on a motorbike. I'm switching teams.
Return to the back. Get up what it is, what it does, what it is, what it isn't. Looking for a better way to get about it better instead of getting on the internet. Check it out, I can't pick it up.
Frillneck's next performance, hip-hop classic Can't Hold Us, left no one in doubt about his versatility.
Here we go back.
Or his grand final ambitions.
Frillneck started here, and he's gone here, 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 every single performance.
Like the ceiling can't hold us.
He wants my vote. He's gagging for my vote. He even got a bike to get my vote.
Look, now I'm here. There's no more, ooh, I'm happy to be here. I'm just glad to be along for the ride. It's dead. It's gone. Now, I want to stay as long as they'll have me. And even when the show's finished, I just turn up in the car park, keep moving until the security picks me up. I want to take home that trophy.
You want more clues? Let's sink our claws into our favourite rippling reptile.
Where am I from? A Frillneck is Aussie as. But my name tells you something else. And the clogs put a spring in my step. My interests are unusual. I'm a huge fan of the 8th wonder of the world and 1930s skyscrapers. I love to create new things. I want them to be without error. My performances on The Masked Singer have been faultless. It's the name of the game. Now, there is just one more hurdle. To win The Masked Singer. Being the Frillneck was an irresistible opportunity. It is escapism, pure and simple.
Dropper, I see you looking at me. Dropper.
The anonymity of the mask means freedom to be outrageous. It is less about me and more about my performance.
Oh, that was incredible. We are heading to the grand final.
It is a long time since I performed in public,
Is Frillneck afraid of what people think about him?
and I may have overestimated my fitness level, but every moment has been a joy. The Frillneck is brash, cocky, and unapologetic.
So am I. I ate the last cheese in the green room. I don't care.
He reminds me of what I was like as a young man, many years ago.
This guy has always had attitude. We've known that.
Now I know Frillneck still exists somewhere deep inside me. And I'm ready to unleash the frill one more time.
Come on, Frillneck.
This is in excess.
Ah, in excess.
Here comes the woman, look in her eyes. Raised on leather, with flesh on the mind.
Ursula will love this.
Words as weapons, sharper than knives, makes you wonder how the other half dies. The other half dies. It makes you wonder, wonder, wonder. Here come the world to look in its eyes. Future uncertain, but certainly sight. Look at their faces, listen to the bells. Hard to believe we need a place called hell. A place called hell. The devil inside, the devil inside. Every single one of us is the devil inside. The devil inside, the devil inside. Every single one of us, the devil inside. Oh yeah. No, 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 no. Yeah. The devil inside. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Go Frillneck, go Frillneck, go Frillneck.
Ladies and gentlemen, Frillneck! That was fantastic, Frillneck. Thank you so much. Danny, what did you think of that performance?
You're so versatile, but you're back to the rock god. In your leathers and you are rocking on.
It was amazing. You've brought it every single performance. It's like you grabbed my mixtape from my Tirana back in 1989. Well done, man.
Ursula, I know you've been waiting all season. That must have floated something inside you.
You know, as a power couple, which we are now, you know, the lizard, the lesbian, people said it wouldn't work, and here we are at the grand finale, and you are smashing it.
I am here for this power couple, but Frillneck, tell me, as we near the end of this adventure, mate, is there anything at all that you'd like to say here?
It's been wonderful to be a part of something that celebrates life, especially something that families can enjoy together as a family. If what we do helps people push through these hard times and celebrate the good times, then we've done something memorable.
Well said, standing ovation.
Perfect words, Frillneck. This is it, guys. This is your final chance. Danny, who do you think's behind the mask?
You're the rock god. You know, you brought the leathers, you brought the rock music tonight. So I think I'm landing on an Australian rock legend who has done musical theatre. So you can still act and play other characters. I am going to say tonight
This is big.
that this is John Stevens.
Wow.
He
Big,
toured with
big
In
call
Excess
from
for 3
Danny.
years. He went around the world. There are so many clues that add up to that.
He's the devil
I
inside.
know. Hello.
Okay, Dave, you got flashback to that Tirana.
Yeah.
Did that get you any closer to the mark? Who's behind this mask?
Early on, I thought this is an international superstar. There was a lot of references to America. It probably is Hugh Jackman. But then I changed and I started to come closer to home, and there was references to spinning, and I thought cricket, and I thought a man who did the song Come On, Aussie, Come On, did a remake of that. What he said today was that he was brash, cocky and unapologetic and was younger many, many years ago. Australian Idol 2003. I believe it is Shannon Noll.
Big guess, Husey.
Yes.
Jackie, talk to me about Frillneck. Where did you start? Who do you think he is right now?
Right from the beginning, there were a lot of clues about Frillneck being opinionated and very patriotic. So I started thinking someone like Adam Hills, who is opinionated. Then I kept going on the comedian theme. So we've been tossing up between Eddie Perfect and Tim Minchin. But I'm leaning more towards Tim because one of the clues were people like to think I tell whoppers, and Tim went to Whopper, which is the performing arts school in WA.
Yes.
There's been a lot of rock and roll themes, and Tim's biography documentary was Rock and Roll Nerd. I'm locking in Tim Minchin.
Fantastic, Jackie. Okay, Ursula, when you think Frillneck, when you're thinking about these flaps, what are you thinking about?
Dare we ask?
Okay, so when Frillneck first came out, I immediately thought comedian, and I went Tim Minchin, which Jackie's now clutched onto. I'm here to help. The more the clues kind of led me towards the Birds and all the 9 to 5 stuff, and then I sort of thought, hang on, this must be Eddie Perfect, because the Birds, he's got the tattoos on the forearms of the Birds. The clogs that keep coming up, because of course he plays Mick Holland in Offspring. Eddie Perfect is my guess.
It's a pretty strong guess. I like how you've backed yourself there.
Our panel thought that one of these celebrities might be behind the mask. Who do you think it is?
The votes have been counted.
I know my children will be watching like this. I don't want to know. They don't want anyone to not win.
The first mask to be revealed is...
They want them all to win.
Bushranger Queen, you are safe. Congratulations. Enjoy your last few moments of anonymity. Head backstage. We're going to get you back out here shortly. Guessing panel, this is your last chance to lock in a name. Who's behind the mask? Ursula Carlson. Who is Frillneck?
All right, the clues clearly says I put words in Kylie's mouth, so I'm going to lock in Eddie Perfect because he wrote the song that Kylie sang in that Australia tourism ad. So lock it in, Eddie Perfect.
Jackie, who is Frillneck?
Frillneck is opinionated, he can sing. I believe he's written some amazing musicals, which are the babies he's referring to. I'm locking in Tim Minchin.
Husey, who do you reckon it is? Who's behind the mask?
Said he's a patriot. Said that his ARIA days are behind him. He got nominated for 2 ARIAs. He didn't win, but I don't think they are behind him because he is a legend. He is Shannon Noll. Southern Cross tattoo and all. It's nosy.
All right, Danny, this is your last chance. Who is behind the mask?
Performed The Devil Inside, toured with NXS. This is one of Australia's best rockers. This is John Stevens.
There it is, Australia. That's what our panel think. Are they right? Are they wrong? We're about to find out. Say it with me. Take it off! 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 Take it off!
that card. That's amazing. I love you, Eddie.
What's it like to breathe that fresh air again, Eddie?
Oh, it's so good. It's so good to be out of the house.
It's a real commitment, mate, that you've made to this show.
You've written a Broadway musical. You've been nominated for a Tony. You wrote Shane Warne, the musical. Clearly, you're an extraordinarily accomplished performer. Why choose this show? Why did you come here?
Because it just scared me. It was like a scary thing to do. You know, I didn't want to say no to something just because it scared me. I thought I would live to regret that.
I'm curious, Eddie. Every single clue package, there was bird clues, cockatoos and birds. What's
Yes.
that about?
Oh, I do have a bird obsession, and I do have tattoos of birds. I don't know how Ursula knew that. You've been creeping.
What was it like having Ursula Carlson take such a liking to you, Eddie?
I came to have a new relationship with my flaps that I didn't think I would have, thanks to Ursula. It's involuntary. I don't have the thing.
Every guy said it's got a mind of its own, Eddie.
Yeah.
After the break, we'll announce the winner of the Masked Singer 2020, and we finally get to see under 2 more masks. Eddie Perfect. Let's hear that voice one more time to sing us out to the break. Frillneck, Eddie Perfect!
Oh, yeah.
Here comes the woman, look in her eye. Raised on leather, with flesh on the mind. Here come the world, look in its eyes. Future uncertain, but certainly slight. Look at their faces, listen to the bells. Hard to believe we need a place called hell. Devil inside. Yeah, yeah, yeah.